Alright, booktube, it's Eric. I'm back with another book haul. I'm going to be going this weekend to another big library sale, so I figured I would show the things I found this week. John D. McDonald, The Price of Murder. John D. McDonald, of course, is one of the great pulp crime adventure writers of the 60s and 70s, mainly, and into the 80s. This is not one of his Travis McGee books, but I have enjoyed most of what I've read by him, and it's 160 pages long, so you can't go wrong. John D. McDonald. Okay. I just saw that this was from the editors of Easy Rider magazine, so I figured I'd grab it. It looks interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of dig that cover, so that was like an oddity that I grabbed. William Gibson, a very nice copy of Virtual Light. Gerald Petovich, To Die in Beverly Hills. He's the author of To Live and Die in L.A. and Boiling Point, which were both made into movies, and I don't have my copy of Boiling Point right there, like I thought it was, but To Live and Die in L.A. I got up here somewhere. Anyways, former Secret Service agent who started writing crime novels in the 80s. All right. Found a couple of movie tie-in books. Lost Boys, Gremlins, Back to the Future. What else we got here? I should have put these in some better kind of order. Another copy of Drive. So we got some, this looks like a cheesy crime novel, so I picked it up. Somebody had embossed this with their own kind of stamp, which I know is a thing. My mother had one of those back in the 80s. This is from 1989. So this looks like a crime adventure novel. This is a book that I remember reading about because Stephen King raved about it, The Memory of Running. Apparently Ron McLantry is a guy who made his living as an audiobook reader, and then via that medium met a lot of authors and was able to get his book, The Memory of Running, published. So I found this used, something I've always wanted to check out. All right. Let's see here. Okay. When I find books by authors that I like with covers that are destroyed, like that Petovich one has 2 cuts in it, and I think I paid less than 50 cents for it. I will pay for it, and I think I paid maybe 25 cents for this. This is Joe Lansdale's Savage Season. This is a Hap and Leonard novel. Hap and Leonard, you may know from the recently canceled television show, but yeah, I don't care if the cover's hecked up like this. I should put something behind it maybe, because the book looks like it's in great condition. So Lansdale's a fantastic writer, somebody whose stuff I wish I had time to read more of. All right, is everything else here? Paperbacks from Hell. Well, not quite. Lawrence Block, Stab in the Dark. I actually have a copy of this, but this is nicer than the copy I have. This is an early Matt Scudder novel. All right. So, Brooklyn Was Mine. This looks interesting. Short stories about Brooklyn. Let's see. A hardback copy of This Is Circle, which is crime and mysteries by members of the Algonquin Round Table. A paperback edition of this, but I found a nice hardcover very inexpensively, so I snatched that. All right, let's do the paperbacks from hell. That's getting to be a thing. Well, this is kind of a transitional one because this goes from crime to horror. Night of the Juggler. I believe there's a movie based on this that not seen but has a lot of buzz out there. So yeah, pick that up. Saberhagen Thorn. This is an ace. This does not have a genre on it, but Ultimate Horror, Ultimate Temptation. You gotta love those covers. F. Paula Wilson, Reprisal. Night Terror, Adrian Lee. This is a zebra suspense, but this sounds like a horror novel. No idea. This just looks cheesy. Psychic horror, sure, why not? Give that a shot. It's Playboy Press, too. All right. Brain Fever by Ronnie D. Gotta love those eyes. Gotta love this font. And this is a pinnacle horror. You notice that they have like the art on the spine as well. So, yep. All right. So these two I knew nothing about, and I had to grab them when I saw them because they screamed paperbacks from hell to me. First is The Plants from Kenneth McKinney. This looks like a British plants attack book. Yeah, so there's that. And then this one, Mama's Little Girl. Just creepy ass cover. So, yeah, I had to grab that. All right. So these are the two scores of the week. Starkhouse reprint of W.R. Burnett. Two stories. I like W.R. Burnett. The stuff of his I've read. He's most famous for writing the screenplay for Little Caesar, writing the book High Sierra. And so, first of all, if I see Starkhouse books used for under $2 and they're in decent condition, I'm always going to buy them. And yeah, this looked good. I've been meaning to get this one for a while. And the other one, so when I go thrift shopping and I go through the books and I look through everything and I see something by certain authors, I always make sure to go back through everything to make sure I didn't miss something, because oftentimes when there's one book by one of these authors, there's usually a couple. This time I only found one, but that's fine. On a nice copy of Butcher's Moon by Donald Westlake, writing as Richard Stark. This is the last of the original Parker books, and it's actually really good. I've read it. I've got actually the University of Chicago reprint of it, but I saw this cheap, and I have a friend that I want to pass this along to, so I snatched it up. All right, you know, there's somebody I know who's a friend of mine who's all about the sequel to The City of Villains, which is long gone. But I found this at a thrift store, and there's no disc. There's just the paperwork in it. I don't know that there ever was a disc. I do know that it says PC CD-ROM. Anyways, I know that this game is defunct, so they gave it to me for a dime, which I was happy to snag. All right, that's it. Expect another one of these soon. Tomorrow is going to be a big day of thrifting and library sales and stuff. So I will talk to you all later. Thanks for watching.